I mean, the right choice is probably Congregate, but I'm curious what this will look like if we pick it, so we're taking it. None of these cards... Why is Albrecht a core card? What? Okay. Feign Death it is. Letho's Lackeys. Letho's Serret Ox. That's a cool package. Ronvid Mauler Pikeman. Savola Caesar Tax Collector. Well, this isn't really something I'd have to think about, so. Self Wound. Sigvald Cultist Taming Protector. Oh. Not quite the Self Wound cards that you're looking for with Ursine Ritual. Okay. Adriano Caesar BGF. I can still get Joanna. And because I'm Ursine Ritual, I'm probably weighted more heavily to get a Joanna because of leader synergy. So I'm taking the coins package. This one's just broken, right? How do I not take this? Could take the Savola movement. Movement's pretty good. If I take this Warfare package, I open up Amphibious Assault. I need elves. I'll get elves. It'll be fine. Surely it'll show me more elves since I picked the core Feign Death. Oh, this is an elf. Oh, the mill package. High power. Poet Mata Isbel. It's a Regis. Nice leader. It's fine. Surely it won't let us go the entire time without giving us good options for our leader. Look at that. See? Just believe. I believed. Elves. Elves? How about this Fryhead Vanguard? Oh, what is this trash? Mask of Ouroboros for more thinning? The thinning seems like it matters. I'm gonna take Dagger. I'm gonna take this one. Oh, you can set cosmetics now.
You just picked a fight with the wrong kind of Skelliger.
Your first draft? Wait, why would I be losing? This deck is nuts. Oh, we never got the Joanna. Oh. I was so sure. Scared the mole with 2 sentinels in my deck. Oh.
No exceptions.
Hey, what's wrong with the deck? This deck seems fine. It's got a Feign Death, it's got a Letho Serret Ox with Thinning. It's got Queen's Guards with Ursine Ritual.
A mysterious artifact from beneath the sands of a fear.
It's like you guys don't know what a good deck looks like. You have 3 targets for leader. We have 2 Queen's Guards.
I shall let the prophets deal with you.
Wait. I didn't want to do that. Whoops. I wanted to do one bleed so I could line up the sentinel.
To trade in Bistek, eternal fire protect us.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Can I never have coins for Adriano? Did it give me... Was the pack Cesar, Adriano... What was the other one? BGF? Okay. It's fine. We're just gonna get him with Queen's cards now. He played all his good cards on blue coin.
What? 3 more copies?
How many elves do I have? I had a lot of bruisers. The new season will start in a couple hours.
Worthy neither of mercy nor forgiveness.
Look at that. Broken. Got 2 shears. Don't queue into me, please. Yep, this is draft mode.
With pleasure.
Alright, those are in the deck too.
Pansy. You're good. Real good.
Yep, you can. Is that guy playing his budget ladder deck? That's kind of how it works. What?
Heresy.
The idea is the decks in this mode are gonna have tighter synergies.
So much anger and suffering. For what?
Still happy to play the Cesar. Play Mata. Why would I want to play Mata before round 3?
You miss one bloody lecture on portals, and it's your life.
You're gonna have to EA them. That's fine.
You're good. Real good.
I'm not being sarcastic. One of us might be being dumb. Not entirely sure.
Nobody expects the British Inquisition. Truly extraordinaire.
Proc Ceres now. Just don't. Just play Ceres as an 8. I don't have shield maidens, I just have Queen's Guards.
You are not worthy of the fire's purity, not worthy of its light. Light our path.
Just melee them auto.
This dance, you will never forget.
Hopefully there's no Desiree.
Step careful there.
Make way! Move it!
This sucks. You want a hero pass? I have a Feign Death.
Beast or man makes no difference.
I'm pretty sure we're winning with Feign Death card advantage. I just wanted to do it all in round 3. Do I even have elves? This is an elf, which is why we're holding it. Perfect cards. Why am I mulligan Aileron? Because it's coming out of our deck.
Let it forth, one. You stand no chance.
Who spilled my ink? Confess and be damned. Elren has shown us the way.
Whoa, Bruiser's an elf? Wow, I didn't know.
Yes, I work with some of them. For now.
We will take back what was stolen.
The eternal fire guides. The eternal fire protects.
I'll behave, I promise.
Staunch our foes.
We did it. Your pest would have worked, yeah. I think it would have. Whoa, new background for winning. Looks really weird. I don't know what these things all mean. Is this like the number of games that I can play? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick restroom break. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. When I get back, we'll keep playing this arena deck. Hope you guys stick around. Third form shock in round 2? How did they break that? Nope, no changes. No balance changes, at least. We knew that for a while now. We got draft mode!
For Skellige's glory!
Okay. Ah, fuck. I knew that was gonna happen. I don't know why I tried to greed. You get a draft mode to pick another deck when you return. Oh, does it not save your deck when you leave? Yikes. Speaking of yikes, this hand is pretty yikes.
Well, one white-haired freak to report.
I'll probably be playing the Sentinel next turn. Small the other one. I don't even know what well-rested bonus crowns are. I'm the wrong person to ask. I guess not. Yep, draft is out. See you, Dana.
Could have settled this
Okay, so I can get out to that. Just barely. Little worried about going to a long round against Stockpile, but we'll see. I do have Ceradox for control. That's terrifying. If I just go for the Serret to line up the Sentinels... I just like the music. There'll probably be more video game OSTs that I've never played added to the playlist in the coming months. I just haven't had the time.
Out of my head!
Okay, so we kill the Dandelion. Probably getting a pass. No?
Like an old fool.
Pansy.
Where's charge units?
Gather my men.
Like, the longer this round goes on, without him playing a charge unit, the worse his leader's getting.
Good.
What's the max number of games per run? I'm not sure. I think 7? How's draft mode? This is our second game. Looks cool so far.
Pansy.
Let's get
Fish
rid
stick
of
for
you.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's the dream.
Formation, order, damage an enemy by the amount Mad Keon is boosted, but if it kills something, Mad Keon dies. So you want to deal a bunch of damage, but not quite kill a thing with Mad Keon.
Asking me for help. Now that's smart.
It's not too late to walk away.
I don't think they talked about it. Gaunter?
Point for me.
Gauntering his Baron target.
There is no escape.
I should have clicked this first. I guess I don't want to give him a Colossal Ifrit. Hmm. Just melee Mata. Oh, we can leader Savage Bear. Hmm. Oh, he doesn't know. I guess that explains why I didn't play it earlier.
Real good.
This dance, you will never forget.
The Feign Death could be good.
We were not the ones to start this war.
I don't know, Mata. I don't want to play another card. If I'm Mata, I either have to play the Yavin or I have to play the Saris. If he plays another card, this way it leaves the Mata, the Saris in deck. Pick the Aileron. I do full proc. Oh, nice.
Need a good slapping.
Not the greatest card, but it triggers Feign Death.
Let it forth, one. You stand no chance.
Scenario start. I have 3 leader charges. This is a bigger engine.
You've got the heart of an uncrate.
Carapace. Play this deck indefinitely. The circle rotates around. There's 7 entries on the circle, so I think you get to either win 7 times or play 7 times. Not sure though. Play 7 after your draft? Thanks, Llama. Good timing. Just lead on this.
You're good. Real good.
Could probably just wait on the TA. There's no reason to gun it.
Oi, beautiful. Interested in some easy coin?
Yeah, but you lose 1 point to gain 4. So you're +3 doing the Saris first. Because I have 3 leader charges. If I don't Saris first, I have too many leader charges and can't proc Queen's Guard every turn.
We finish them, then I finish you.
Darn. Down to 160p. Oh no. Poor internet connection. Whoa! That's so much better than my 3 Broccolon Sentinels, which I already thought were really good. Huh.
Double shake!
Using uneven? Nah, we'll find a way out. We might have to play our buffed Isbel, but we'll find a way out. Opponent's feeling good about his deck. He's got Dog Tribal. Just waiting for the knickers to come out.
Make love, not war.
Hopefully we get the Sentinel. Armor doesn't work. Yeah, armor doesn't work in Insanity. Oh. Like my elves. This for now. I don't care if I have access to it later. And then is the long round a disaster? Probably. I bleed like just the feign death. Mobile has next journey already. Isn't the next journey just out? I'm on GOG right now. When we saw the journey like half hour ago. I'm gonna regret this pit trap.
With pleasure.
Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Can play a bruiser.
My, the Van Moorlehems, they truly spoil us.
I'm coming for you.
cast myself upon thy mercy.
Whoops. I'm still looking for a lot here.
Eyes closed, mouth open.
Get 2 charges or a card. Now just to give us the card. I mean, I guess that's not even that bad. It's pretty bad, but not that bad. His Ox is horrendous.
Don't ask a lady her age. It's unbecoming.
Carefully.
Nope, no balance changes.
Be not afraid. This'll only hurt.
Your tricks will not save you, Dwarf.
That's...
We shall drive the ape men into the sea.
Hopefully he's got something Rolock that the Bruisers can... Oh, hey, we win. Some cards are not in draft and may never be. I was surprised to see Vanguard in draft. It seems like the type of card that would get left out. What is this? One blue coin again with my enchanted armor deck. It's exciting. Oh, sick.
They come to see us.
I have 2 Sentinels in my hand? Oh. Well, I guess it worked out. No, his is better than mine.
Sure, no problem.
It's fitting pretty well. I don't need this, and I kind of want to get down to like 1 or 2 leader charges.
Begone! Begone, you devils!
Okay, that's a lot of shit. Let's not get Bone Talisman out of the game.
Away from my wares! Away!
There's a lot of wide stuff. Dry pass with the spell. Let's try to keep my card quality high. So yeah, I'm scared too. Quad volunteers and just... It's not even fair.
It's not too late to walk away.
Gianna's like sort of okay. It turns Caesar into a real card. Good chance we mulligan it, but I guess Mata gets the Feign Death. We'll see what Mata's doing. Okay, do not need that. I could kick Adriano Caesar. It's what, 6 and 8? Yeah. Fuck. So no Letho, no Ceres. We get Feign Death off the Mata. Hey, oh wild, to Twitch Prime. Welcome, welcome, welcome. First draft had Ball as the core card, and if you had so chosen, you could have had about 6 King Cobras and 3 Puff Balls. Spooky. I could Poet first to maximize the odds of finding one of these. The problem is I could brick the Aileron, yeah.
We dance.
Let's not brick the Aileron.
For young is the night.
It feels like the more you go different faction, the more you get punished. Yeah, I mean, the less cohesive your deck is, the more you get punished. I don't think it necessarily means going into multi-factions is bad, but trying to do a bunch of things that don't work together is bad. The easy way to do that is to just draft one faction, but it's probably not the only way.
We await the signal. Till then, don't budge.
You play 7 games.
Make a good slave.
Our path over the earth by stars in the night sky is guided.
Go on! Show me what this boy you wield.
It's fine. I'll just do this and take a waylay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so I got 8 damage on the in. Except the row is full. I guess that's a problem. That would explain why the number was surprising to me. Can move something out. Okay, we're fine. We're good. We're good. Can Bruiser move allies? Nah, Bruiser's only enemies. But yeah, Paul can. Yeah, the pools of decks and just together, it's pretty tough to win. Yeah. Decks are going to be more cohesive in this mode. Nice.
For you, my friend, always.
Pansy.
You have to be careful with this last charge. Alright, this is bleeding to death. It's kind of okay. There's the Bone Talisman. Kill anything anymore.
Gwent's the one who needs to start this war.
3 bone talismans? What in the world? Is that a package? That's messed up. I am very glad he wasted all of his swarm cards in round 1. Oh, hell no.
Who is to die?
Better than clicking the Queen's Guard.
You would make a good slave.
Did you get 2 bone talisman draft thingies? Is there one with 2 bone talismans? That guy's deck was nuts! Actually nuts.
Onward, sons of Nilfgaard!
Double cross. We're pretty double cross proof. It currently has bleeding, gets veil. Can you add more bleeding to it? Yes. You can apply Vitality to reduce the amount of bleeding as well, but it will never go into positive Vitality.
Long live the Emperor! Long may he reign!
You and me, we ain't done yet.
Any rewards finishing season rank 0 because you got nothing. Yeah, you'll get rewards when the new season starts. I think. For sure. Synergy tag.
I knew it!
As far as like a relevant tag, because like there's Wild Hunt elves, but nothing in monsters cares about elves. Yeah, same thing with vampires. Beasts.
Together! Don't get used to it.
Yeah, Morvad and Skellige. Silex, nope. That might be a thing they implement later, but not something they were concerned with for the beta.
No one can hide from me.
Lay these bill down.
And suffering. For what?
No idea. Maybe. I don't know exactly what the draft logic, how it works. I don't think anyone does that didn't work on it. Oh. Okay, can have my Ailer in.
Blast, why didn't I see it before?
The Academy's bureaucracy impedes progress.
To the sea! Cool. Will I draw all of my combos? Just need the Serret. Yavin, pretty nice. There's the Yavin. Don't need you. Oh, hey, Serret. Yeah, Sand's basically perfect.
Do you hear? They approach.
I want to get Poet out of my hand pretty early.
Yes, sir. That's order.
Knuckle Guard, Bruiser. I've got enough movement. Let's do this, just so we get a couple more turns on the Commando. I should have put this melee. That was bad. Yeah.
With me, you'll forget your sorrows.
Catch him! He's worth 20 florins!
Okay, let's slow this down a bit. This is getting to be a few too many assimilate units.
Sometimes I've had about enough.
Suffering a noble's friend will be a count once I'm done with you.
This could hurt.
Steals 4.
They're dead already.
Let's see. I'll play this.
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
Beast or man makes no difference to me.
Yeah, it's the new draft mode just released. That article goes pretty in depth talking about it. Ooh, that's pretty good. Need this to line up the waylay.
We were not the ones to start this war. I fail men hereth den verde.
Time to die. I'll do so sword in hand.
Don't have spells in draft mode. I've seen some spells. There's not a lot.
Follow your passions, lads.
I know there were some draft picks. There's like a nature package that I passed on during my draft.
I'm ready to.
May the biggest bollocks win.
Yep. People wait until 3 cards with double cross. Way too much.
Job shivers houses this. You wouldn't even break a finger.
My prescription, a bit of bloodletting.
And with Mandrake, you must always... Wait, where are my gloves?
Move it, you nag! Relax, ye too!
do this. So move you. I want to. Oh, okay. I think I was just killing this and then damaging my armor. Get the 6. Five now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6. Shield wall.
Onward! Attack!
Pockets didn't get a crime card. Eh. Some of the draft logic seems a little sketchy. We'll see more as we play more. Chat said it was a bad deck. It was the influx of people that come on patch day. They wouldn't know a good deck if it hit them in the head. Hey, House Mafia. Chopper triple on saves, yeah. Is the shield stratagem to you?
Salutations.
Siege support, no buff.
You're good. Real good.
Yep, this is draft mode.
Nice mess you've got here.
Okay. I'm glad that's happening to me in round 1. Oh, I haven't updated the title. There we go.
You're good. Real good.
Well, if he Pavettas me, I'm fucking done. I guess we're just not winning. I don't need all these bruisers.
Show me what this toy you wield can do.
What, 3 charges or 2 charges? I'll hold 3. Okay, this guy's deck is actually insane.
You're dead already.
Bloody non-humans.
So my opponents played 6 cards of this game. One of them was a siege support. One of them was a circle of life. And all the rest were commandos and commando support. Oh, there's definitely a Roche too. Because there was 5, right? So you pick the package with 3 commandos, and then you pick the package with Roche and 2.
Critical thinking, a sign of a healthy mind.
You will make a lovely stain.
Yeah, there's probably no Pavetta.
Not a bad idea. I'm ready.
It's gonna have movement device though.
Don't see a gap in their armor. Make one.
Okay, I have insurance.
I'll behave, I promise.
If I'm getting bamboozled, then I got bamboozled. Whatever.
dance.
Pass, please.
Young is the night.
Pass, please. No. One elf remaining. I need to save this.
I was hoping you'd say.
I should just play the fucking thing though. Oh, we're 5-0 right now.
Legend 41. You stand no chance.
Hey, Volton, thanks for the Twitch Prime. Thanks for the 3 months. Welcome back. I really like the Sarah. Nice. Okay, so I've got lock for commando. Good news, Bill first.
Who is to die? The city is ravaged by blood.
Pretty sure we lose to a Purify, but Purify doesn't exist.
Boy, beautiful.
I guess we lose to a lot of things. Our cards aren't exactly worth a lot of points. Yeah, we probably lose to that.
They're dead already.
I want to do this last. I want to do this second to last. Because I know he has an Armor Smith as one of his cards. Just want to deny as much Armor Smith value as I can. Oh my.
Only one of us will still stand by the end of the day.
1, 2. Yeah. He has 6. I have 7. No.
He's no man. Makes no difference to me.
Kept the elf boys. I needed the ox. If I don't have the ox, I lose. Nice. 2 plus 3. The Bloody Good Friends was worth 7 for us and 5 for them. The Armor Smith was worth 4 for them and 6 for us, right? So either +3 or +1. Our line was better by 2, I think. Assuming I'm capable of doing math, which I guess not a guarantee. Oh, sure, Smith would have denied the Revenant. Sure. That's not something you can predict, though. I think you gotta just take the one that's more points. I know what you mean now, though.
Out of the candle, into the cold.
Yeah, yeah. I misinterpreted you. Though, it would put a 2 in play for me. I'm not sure that it actually matters. I'm pretty sure we lose that either way. Because he has 2 Revenants on his last turn. He ended up wasting a point as well by pinging his 2 twice instead of just one of my units. New season should start in about a half hour. Whoa. Yep, you got it. Use some of these charges. Knock this off, whatever. Who's Alzir? He's of Thunder and Double Cross fame. Adorable.
Oh, come on. Just one look.
That might be the worst Cyana that I've seen. Huh. Hawker Smuggler, part of the self-wound package. They might have typoed Hawker Healer. Oh no.
Yes, sir. As ordered.
Boy, beautiful. Interested in some easy coin?
Are Shield Maidens in the boost package? Weird. And Uma says... I'm just gonna now. Uh-oh. 7-0 in your first one. I queued into a guy that had Roche, 3 Blue Stripe Scouts, and 5 Blue Stripes Commandos. I was not masterful enough to win. Cosmetics are kept from one draft to the next. It's 2 years in a year. Incredible. Please pass.
I hoped we could solve this some other way.
Thank you. I'm glad we didn't lose a Sentinel there. More rot tosses. I don't know, he's gonna force the feign death, isn't he?
In Beauclair, tradition is sacred.
And I even played here. Fucking 3.
Death to humans!
A noble plan indeed, I say.
Yeah, okay.
Bloody Fort One.
Get my
You
feign
stand
death.
no chance.
By my honor, he will hang.
But he wants more! Pretty glad my opponent is being greedy, I guess.
Sometimes I've had enough.
You humans, so brittle.
We shall drive the ape men
Into the sea! You're not passing? Fucking insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Coexistence. No such thing.
Actual Mad Lab.
Go on, show me what this toy you wield can do.
Could be better. We have a Saracen deck still and a Queen's Guard. Speaking of, I don't want that. I would like Poet more. I have the Queen's Guard already. That's fine too.
With me, you'll forget your sorrows.
Oh. Poet costs more than Saris. Okay, I was unaware. I was unaware.
Tremble before the light of the great sun!
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
It's all okay.
Pansy.
Happened to Stream Raiders. Oh, I could run the Stream Raiders battle after this game. I just forgot about it.
You're good. Real good.
This could hurt.
I think we win!
There is no escape.
Pansy.
Thoughts on how long this is gonna be fun for? It better be fun until the expansion. We got nothing else to do.
You got to keep peasants on a short leash.
Nah, I mean, it makes sense that provisions have nothing to do with it. The provision cost on cards doesn't really reflect how good they are when you can't build your deck knowing... When you can't build your deck, let's put it that way. 6 wins. Oh man. I mean, I guess I hit draft again. Maybe just like draft a couple decks, see what decks look like.